Hey guys, it's Tara and this is my 32-week pregnancy video. So I've had lots of ups and downs the past couple of weeks, but it started with a big high and that was my baby shower. So it was sort of a surprise. My best friend from Canada, who now lives here, we've known each other for ages, she organized it with my sister-in-law and they did such a good job. So it was meant to be a surprise. And they were doing a really good job of that, which I hated because I hated not knowing when it was. A couple days before, a few of my friends at work let it slip, but I had my suspicions already. But anyways, when I came home that day, my husband and I had been out doing some shopping that didn't really need to be done, so that was already suspicious. And so when I came home, they were all there, and I was expecting it because I was pretty sure by that point, like 99% sure. And so they were all there, and even knowing that they were all going to be there, I just started bawling my eyes out. So they're at the top of the stairs and I came in from the front door and it was just, oh, I just... Yeah, it was a lovely, lovely afternoon. Got lots of useful things that we needed. We actually had an Amazon wish list and we had such an amazing feast. It was so delicious and such a fun day. Oh, and even Crystal made this with her mom in Canada. Thank you, Crystal and Brenda. Pretty cool, isn't it? So the baby shower was followed by a bit of a low because, so the baby shower was on a Sunday and then 2 days later on Tuesday, the morning sickness was back. I woke up and I was like, oh, acidity. And I was like, okay, let me just try and eat something. I went and had breakfast and I was like, I had to stop eating it. Then I went and threw it all up. It was so disgusting. I was like, it's back. And then after that, I felt a bit better and I stayed home that day because I was like, oh, this is so disgusting and gross and I feel awful. I tried to nibble throughout the day and I did manage to keep some food down. And then by the time my husband came home in the evening, I hadn't made dinner or anything because I felt lousy. And I just started bawling. And then about half an hour later, everything I'd eaten during the day came up. So I was like, okay, I need to start the meds and I hope it's not something else because there's a bit of a flu going around. So I was like, oh. So I started my meds and I also booked an appointment with the midwife. I also wanted to check on my belly measurement also. So I thought it'd be good to do both. So the next day I was okay. I hadn't been sick because I think the meds started doing their magic. And I went to the midwife and she was like, yeah, sounds like the morning sickness if you're describing acid. But she did all the other checks just in case. And already when she tested my urine, there are already 3 ketones. So which means that my body is starting to eat the fat and muscle as opposed to the food that I'm giving it. So kind of starving already after just 1 day of not eating properly. So that was like, oh my gosh. And of course, dehydration. So it's good that the meds had started working. And actually within a few days after that, I was feeling much more myself and I've been weaning myself off the meds again. And so she measured my belly again and it was still 2 centimeters short, but at least it's still consistent with the last measurement. So again, trying not to worry too much, but I'm seeing the GP for my 31-week appointment, which is a bit late, on Monday. So hopefully that measurement's okay. So then another high a couple days later, and I was really worried I was gonna miss this because I had been so ill, was World Ballet Day. So you may have seen me if you had tuned in, and I was there doing ballet class with my bump, and it was, yeah, I had really wanted to make that day, so I was determined to make myself better. That's why I started the drugs right away, because I didn't want to miss it, and for my bump to be broadcast worldwide. So that was really cool, and it was also the launch of Royal Ballet Fit. So if you haven't had a look already, check out the Royal Opera House YouTube channel. And this is a project I had been working on my whole pregnancy since March 2017. And it's, yeah, a series of ballet basics that I present and teach, and I'm hoping to do some more. So check it out. I had a little interview for RB Fit, and here it is.
I have Tara and Natalie with me, who you'll have seen in ballet class. Now, Tara, you've come something up with Ballet Fit. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Yes, that's right. So you're actually going to be seeing a little sneak peek trailer in a moment. But basically, it's a new way of learning ballet by a professional dancer from the Royal Ballet. And you're going to get fit at the same time. So at the moment, it's a series of 3 videos. And they're going to have a ballet class style format. So just like you've seen us do, and just like you've seen other companies around the world do, the teacher's going to set the exercise, and then you guys at home are going to give it a try. Now, the best part is you'll have a professional dancer to follow along with, and you'll also have a Royal Ballet pianist. So beautiful classical music, and I will be giving you some ballet tips at the same time.
Well, we have to go into the VT now, so we'll have a little clip of it.
Great. Hello, and welcome to Royal Ballet Fit, our series of ballet basics. This is a great way to work on your balance and get a full body workout at the same time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right leg to the back, drawing that tummy in, don't forget about it. Front, side, back, and close. Just relax those ribs and keep those lower abdominals engaged. Tendu and lift. I guarantee if you can bring these exercises and tips into your daily life, you will feel better about yourself, you're going to stand taller, and you're going to feel more confident.
So, Tara, how did you come up with this?
Well, I've had lots of ideas brewing in my head, but I pitched this idea to the Royal Opera House back in April. And fortunately, it was accepted, and after quite a bit of planning, we were able to film these 3 videos in the summer. So I'm really excited that we can share it with you all, and I'm looking forward to hearing what everyone thinks. And yeah, it'll be available on the Royal Opera House YouTube channel.
Well, that's great. All tune in. Now, I have to say, Tara, you're pregnant. You probably haven't noticed because you look amazing. But
So that was a great high, and then followed by another low. I woke up with like daggers in my throat. You know, when you know a cold's coming, and then it just gets you one morning. Such sore throat, especially when swallowing. And that, of course, luckily didn't last for too long, but for me it just means it's a sign of a cold. So a couple days later, congestion, eyes watering, coughing, like just bleh. Not terrible, but it just doesn't feel nice. And the nosebleeds started again. So actually the first one was I was about to go to bed and I was sneezing and I was like talking like that because I couldn't really breathe. And I sneezed, and that split second when I sneezed was the start of a proper nosebleed, like a full-on 2-minute flow. And because it started with a sneeze, it just splattered everywhere. Oh, like all over the cream bed sheets, all over the cream carpet, and just not what you need right before bedtime. Oh. So that's getting a bit better, and I'm definitely feeling better. I have been using nose drops, nasal decongestant, like liquid drops, and I just can't cope without them because I can't take the pills or anything, but I just my nose gets so plugged at night anyways, but when I have a cold it's just all the time and I need to breathe. So then that was followed by another high, which is so basically while I've been pregnant I've been trying to take advantage of the free time I have, and one of the things I've always wanted to do is just get more involved with the community. So they approached me about this project they've been working on, and it's to show some projections of dancers across the community, different styles, onto some massive buildings before they're actually destroyed because they're redoing it all. So normally I wouldn't have the time to do this because we'd be in rehearsals and shows and I'd be exhausted as well. And I mean, I have been exhausted, and plus the cold and the sickness and all that. But again, I was so determined to do this because it's such a special thing and great opportunity to be asked to do that. And it was done with a green background, one of those film studios. So I'd never done that before. It was really cool, and basically I just danced around freestyle for a few hours. And at the beginning, we focused on like whole body, moving like side to side. So that's another thing, because it's projections, you can't have too much depth with your dancing. I had to be like sort of like that. And even sometimes that was quite limited. If it's gonna be on like a thin building, I had to be just on, literally on the spot. So we did some that were kind of going that way for a while. And then we did some that were like just the upper body and arms. So that gave me a bit of a rest. But it was, yeah, it was a fun day. Like I really enjoyed it. I could go at my own pace. The team was great. And those projections should be up by the time that this video airs. And that's gonna be mid-November through to the new year. And what's also out now is the Baby London magazine, which I'm in. So this is the issue. And I'm in it on page 76. And again, it was really nice to do that because it gave me a chance to talk about my pregnancy and being a dancer and to do some really nice photographs with this lovely team of ladies, and just to have the memory, my bump and me in a magazine. Now next week I've got another little community project coming up. It's actually a little performance. So I hope it goes well, because the last time I was on stage I was quite ill. So I'm feeling better now from my cold and the morning sickness bout. But I'm looking forward to performing again, and also have a look out for that coming soon. And thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. And I had a question for you guys. Are baby showers supposed to be surprises? Because it was killing me that I didn't know when it was or where it was. So please answer me in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like and share and subscribe for more. Bye.